Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Coffin Talk. Today, we are doing Coffin Talk, episode 4. Who is on your horror movie Mount Rushmore? So this is a meme that I've seen a lot, or a question I've seen a lot on Reddit or on Facebook or on YouTube. Who is your horror movie or slasher movie or scary movie Mount Rushmore? For me, I'm going to name 4, right? Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. Automatic, those 3. Who is the 4th one? Now that's where the interesting conversation comes into play. Who do you put as a titan of the horror genre to sit up there with those icons? So let's look at our candidates, right? Well, we got Ghostface, and that's a given, and he should be there. Why should he be there? Well, because the fact that Scream as a franchise revitalized the horror genre. But we already have a Wes Craven up there with Freddy Krueger. So I'm thinking. I thought Leatherface, because he does have a franchise and he's Texas, and that is a very, we know that story, so that's a possibility. But when coming up with this, I always thought, well, where is the legend? Where is the vibe? Because when I think about the horror movie around Rushmore, I think about going into Hollywood Video or Blockbuster and looking for horror movies and who were my icons. And so the 4th one has to be Chucky. Let me explain why. Chucky and Child's Play is a real one. And here's the reason why. Chucky and Child's Play started in 1988 and has remained faithful to that original story all the way to now. They may have had a reboot, but the reboot really was like not even a speed bump. It just came and went. But then they brought the TV show back, and they continued the story from the original films, literally the original films. All the movies with Chucky and Tiffany, and then you have a TV show that's just continuing that story. It was a brilliant show. And for that, and for staying true to the original storyline, being one of the only franchises to do so, Chucky deserves a spot up there in the Mount Rushmore of horror. And I will stand by that, because when I think about my 4 horror icons, I think Michael Myers, I think Jason Voorhees, I think Freddy Krueger, and I think about Chucky. Leprechaun's there, Chucky's there, Chucky wins. Annabelle, Chucky wins. So he's just so iconic and humorous, right? So the series did take a humorous turn, but it's still a slasher and it's still horror. And you got to give him credit for not deviating from the original story, which is what we really want to see as horror fans. So that's it. My top Mount Rushmore of horror: Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, and Chucky. Thanks, everybody. Until next time, I'll see you around.